Right now on this special early edition of Apple Valley News Now live at 5, a Richland Police Department investigating a rare homicide. What we know this afternoon is coming up. Plus, caught on camera, a Yakima man takes deputies on a wild chase on the interstate. Also, a truck crashes into one Pasco house. We'll hear from the owner. And get ready for a busy week in our weather department, Stacy.
That's right, get ready. We have an atmospheric river and a bomb cyclone. I'll tell you all about it coming right up.
This is Apple Valley News Now, special edition, on your side.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. Thank you for joining us before Monday Night Football. Well, it is a first alert weather day as parts of our viewing area could see the first snow of the season. Stacy is breaking it all down for us this afternoon. Hey there.
Hey, Austin. Yeah, it's been a busy day already. A lot of people had active weather this morning, but this is what's sitting on the coast. It is the perfect setup, textbook setup for an atmospheric river, also a bomb cyclone. So that means lots of rain and moisture coming straight at the Pacific Northwest. This will all really get rolling tomorrow. So what we had so far was just the beginning. We're looking at 6 to 16 inches above 4,000 feet. That's the pink area here. Difficult travel, 40-mile-an-hour winds. This orange area here, blizzard warning. We're talking 8 to 20 inches on the other side of Cle Elum on I-90, White Pass. We could see winds up to 60 miles an hour. This could make travel near impossible, at the very least treacherous. And even if you're heading up towards the Spokane area, north of I-90, 2 to 4 inches, south of I-90, 1 to 3 inches. So active weather, 46 degrees on our Yakima Federal Sky Cam, looking out with those cloudy skies. And that's pretty much what we're going to be dealing with tonight. We've also been tracking strong gusty winds. There's some wind warnings in place. Here's to recap for you. Cloudy, breezy tonight. The snow levels dropping down to 500 feet. That means we could start to see a few snowflakes in our lower elevations. Rain, snow Tuesday night for certain. We're going to be seeing that in the area. And then once again, heavy snow with blizzard conditions in the mountains. I'll break it all down coming up. Austin.
Lots to talk about, Stacy. Thank you. New this afternoon from Pasco, a car crashes into a house just before 2:45. Apple Valley News Now crews arrived shortly after. This happened at the intersection of Road 44 and West Marie Street in Pasco. Police believe speed was the reason behind the crash. Nobody was hurt, but the owners who weren't home at the time of the crash tell us they were pretty surprised when they got the call.
We went into our master bathroom, so the mirror's knocked off, the countertop is off, everything is part of the bedroom wall is damaged. It's bad, and I'm supposed to have surgery.
Oh no, the investigation will continue. Now, police say drugs or alcohol were not factors. Well, the Richland Police Department is investigating after a man who was shot and killed in an alley in the Uptown Shopping Center is still under investigation. Saturday around 4:15 a.m., RPD says a person called dispatch saying his friend was shot. Officers arrived to find a man with multiple gunshot wounds. 36-year-old Michael Perkins died at the scene. So far, the Richland Police Department has not made any arrests in the case. Right now, the Street Crimes Unit and Criminal Investigations team are working on reviewing video surveillance and contacting witnesses.
On occasion, we do respond to that area for calls of violence. As you know, there are multiple bars that are in that area, and so around closing time and even before that, sometimes altercations pop up, and we have had different types of calls involving weapons in that area over the past few years.
According to the police department, people were gathered in the alley of the Uptown Shopping Center when Perkins became involved in a confrontation with another man. The suspect shot and killed Perkins before leaving. RPD has confirmed that Perkins was a transient and known to frequent the shopping center. Police believe this to be an isolated incident, but the suspect is believed to be armed, so contact RPD if you know anything. New video tonight from the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office. A Superior Court judge has ordered a driver in a pursuit from last week be held on a $500,000 bail. Now, the suspected driver made his first appearance in court on Friday. This all began around 5 p.m. last Wednesday. Deputies say this silver Infiniti was driving erratically on SR 97 south of Yakima. A WSP trooper pulled him over, but as the trooper walked towards the car, the man took off. He fled all the way up I-82 and onto I-90, where more deputies joined in. The man reached speeds of up to 110 miles per hour. Troopers deployed stop sticks, but the driver still would not stop. Finally, almost 70 miles from the start of the chase, a pit maneuver was made just west of Cle Elum. After the first attempt failed, the deputy's second pit spun and stopped the Infiniti. The driver was finally taken into custody. The 22-year-old driver from Yakima has been charged with DUI, felony eluding, among other charges. An Oregon man has been sentenced to prison after he previously pleaded guilty to felony and misdemeanor charges related to his conduct during the breach of the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. 27-year-old Matthew Leland Klein of Pendleton was sentenced to 90 days in prison and 36 months of supervised release. Klein previously pleaded guilty to a felony charge of civil disorder and a misdemeanor charge of entering and remaining in a restricted building back in July. The Washington State Court's website is back online following 2-week-long shutdowns due to unauthorized activity discovered on its network. The e-filing system going offline delayed Washington State Patrol from conducting hundreds of firearms background checks. It also affected attorneys' abilities to get court paperwork filed quickly and efficiently, as they had to drop paper copies off in person at the courthouse. But one local attorney says it's a good reminder.
We don't ever want to forget that there is an old school method of putting a piece of paper together, whether it be a pleading or a motion, and going to the courthouse and filing that piece of paper.
Washington State Court's officials say the unauthorized activity has been eliminated and there was no ransomware or detected data breach. Turning to the environment, if you live in the lower Yakima Valley, Empowering Latina Leadership and Action wants to hear from you about your environmental concerns. Ella will be holding 3 listening sessions this week in Mabton. Sunnyside and Grandview will also talk about issues like the health effects of air contamination from wildfires, as well as nitrates and groundwater contamination. Officials say it's a chance to let people know what resources are available to them and get a better grasp on what resources may still be needed based on community members' questions.
We really wanted it to be an opportunity for the community to share their experiences, their stories, especially if they lived in the lower Yakima for many years.
The listening sessions will also include dinner, Spanish and English interpretation, free childcare, and raffle prizes. The city of Pasco is delivering notification letters to residents across the city if their homes contain pipes made out of an unknown material. Based on new EPA regulations, cities must now identify each type of pipe used in service lines connecting water mains to individual buildings. But if you get a notification letter, that does not necessarily mean your home has lead pipes.
Lead was banned from plumbing in 1986, and honestly, it was never very common out in the West. There are some pockets of it, but mostly in the bigger old cities. I've been doing this 19 years and we've never found a lead pipe yet that was supplying drinking water to a home.
While it is unlikely, according to the city of Pasco, the EPA's rule requires a notification that if they don't know what the pipe material is, the city must make an assumption that it could be lead. Now, if you do have lead pipes, you would want to remove those because water can erode pipes over time and potentially release lead into the drinking water. We'll have more about this coming up tonight after Monday Night Football. Turning to your money, the city of Sunnyside is still trying to figure out what to do with its budget plan going into the new year. This comes after the city discovered a $4 million deficit. Since then, the city says they have been able to reduce the deficit down, but heading into 2025, they'll still be at a deficit of about $1.5 to $1.7 million.
So what I've done up to my tenure is basically we stop spending and we're really trying to save as much as we possibly can. So by the end of the year, basically the rollover of what we call the beginning fund balance should be anywhere between $500,000 to $800,000.
The city will have a workshop meeting tonight starting at 6. They say you can speak with city officials only before or after the meeting. Now, there will be time for public comment at the next city council meeting, also at 6 p.m. on the 25th of this month. Hey, John L. Scott Yakima has acquired Heritage Real Estate Group, the largest independent boutique brokerage in Yakima. Heritage Real Estate Group was established in 1994. Many of its agents are Yakima natives and are expected to make the transition to John L. Scott. Tonight, the company says they are currently hiring as well. Apple Valley News Now Special Edition is just getting started. Still ahead, we are previewing this week's Kraken Game of the Week. Also,
a major step when it comes to giving parents more control and clarity with the popular internet gaming platform Roblox. I'm Zoreen Shah. I'll have that story coming up.
and it is a First Alert weather day, so Stacy will return with a full look at the forecast. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Walla Walla Airport, where you'll experience enhanced convenience. Your gateway to adventure has expanded its security checkpoint and upgraded the departure area for your comfort. With free parking and daily Alaska Airline flights to Seattle, your travel plans are easier than ever. Whether you're off to relax or to explore, start your journey smoothly with our improved facilities. Create unforgettable memories today. Book now at alaskaair.com. Your next adventure is just a flight away at Walla Walla Regional Airport, where parking is always free.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress,
big ol' springs,
memory foam, foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy to manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we are currently in a series of First Alert weather days. Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth breaks it down for us in that First Alert weather forecast. Catch that right here Tuesday morning from 5 to 7.
During fall and winter, weather can change fast.
We're always looking ahead for the next weather event that could impact our area.
First Alert weather from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
On your side.
Always on your side.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
Sometimes, life is a funny way of turning sideways. Like when your kid decides they're a professional stylist the morning of picture day.
There we go.
Or when your to-do list isn't quite done.
You went to Rite Aid, right?
Or when you're sure you packed everything you need, but you actually need one more thing.
We forgot our prescriptions.
We got you. Are we happy?
We are happy. Find everything you need?
Yep. Yeah, life never really goes the way you plan, but that's why we're here. It means more at Rite Aid.
Texans, Cowboys, the battle for Texas, Monday Night Football at 5 tonight. The Kraken Game of the Week, sponsored by Yakima Federal.
Well, the Seattle Kraken ran into a roadblock with the New York Rangers, a team they have not beaten before. Although they got shut out, they've got two tough games this week. One of those opponents, the Los Angeles Kings. The Kraken and Kings played 11 games against each other. Their record all-time against the Monsters of the Deep is 5-5-1. The Kraken have been led by Jared McCann, who has 21 points on the year with 9 goals and 9 assists. The Kraken are sitting in 6th place behind second place LA. Seattle and LA face off on Saturday at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. You can watch the action live on our MeTV station beginning at 6:30 p.m. The Tri-City Americans road trip is off to a rocky start as the team snapped their 12-game winning streak. The AMs started the road trip visiting the Prince Albert Raiders. The AMs didn't go down without a fight as they battled back from a 2-0 deficit to take the lead 3-2 in the third period, but the Raiders eventually won 5-3. The next night, the Americans tried to start a new streak against the Saskatoon Blades, but the Blades won 2-1. The AMs looked to get back on track as they travel to Swift Current to take on the Broncos. tomorrow. And now to a major step when it comes to giving parents more control and clarity with a popular internet gaming platform, Roblox. The company saying today they are making major updates to protecting their young users. Here's ABC's Zareen Shah.
It can be challenging for parents to understand the virtual world that Roblox allows users to create, but the company says it is now rolling out easy to understand controls for adults to help ensure kids only have positive experiences on the platform. Managing the virtual world of Roblox just got a little easier for parents.
You're like up in Roblox.
The popular online gaming environment for kids is rolling out new parental controls. Parents can now remotely change how much time their kids are playing on the platform, lock private messaging options, or even choose maturity levels that their kids are experiencing.
With this new system, it would be really great to see what she's requesting, even though we're not side by side.
Roblox is also turning off private messaging for children under the age of 13.
So in a game, kids can still chat with one another in the game, but what we have turned off by default is one-to-one chat in the game experience itself.
The changes come after child online watchdog Common Sense was critical over the previous control settings. One dad we spoke with says his son came across graphic content even when age restrictions were in place.
There was a depiction of a sexual act in the clouds that was very obviously something quite graphic.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that's just one experience. There are millions upon millions of experiences uploaded to Roblox every single day.
The company says inappropriate content goes against their standards, and they're using AI and moderators to take it down.
We take any infringement, any bad action that violates our policies very, very seriously.
The first step parents have to take control of their kids' account is to make their own account, then connect it to your kids. The company is hoping parents can understand how their kids are experiencing the game. Zoreen Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
By the way, as of June 2024, Roblox had 79.5 million daily active users.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Man, it's been a blustery day, but we can see a little bit of clear skies out there. Look at those clouds sitting on top of our Cadillac Hospital there in Richland, 46 degrees right now. Winds have been blustery today, and that's going to be the case for the next several days. Sunset at 4:20. Let's get into it. Atmospheric river pushing all that rain our direction, the west coast of the Pacific Northwest. And then as we get into the Cascades, you're going to see heavy snow there. And again, even some lowland, this like shaded out area. This is lowland snow that's potentially coming our way as well. Add to that the bomb cyclone, which is creating this weather pattern for us, and that's going to bring strong gusty winds. We're talking 90-mile-an-hour winds out in the ocean, and then as it approaches our region, we could see gusts up to 60 miles an hour. On top of that, look at the extreme waves that they're going to start seeing waves coming in to the coastline at 30 feet tall. They've already been seeing the king tides on the Oregon coast, but this is substantial. So very active weather system, biggest storm I've seen in a long time, so be prepared for that. Here's what it looks like on Futurecast. Mostly clear skies, but cloudy overnight tonight. Here's where we're starting to see that snow coming down the Columbia River Gorge outside the Dalles. That's some of that lower elevation snow, and then this will be in the upper elevations just outside of Ellensburg. But once we get through our Tuesday afternoon, that's when we get really stormy. This is when we're going to see the lowland snow, showers changing into snow overnight. So we could see some flakes in Ellensburg, Yakima, slightly down the valley, more than likely seeing rain showers the further east you go. But check out that heavy snow in the Blues and across the Cascades. Lots and lots of activity, and it continues for several hours right into Wednesday. And we're not going to really dry off even then. Blizzard warning, don't see these very often. That is in this area in orange. That means pretty much the whole west side of the Cascades, even pushing into just outside of Cleeldom, right at the top at Snoqualmie Pass and across White Pass. Treacherous travel there. I'd probably avoid that area tomorrow night. 6 to 16 inches elsewhere in the pink, 2 to 4 locally for Ellensburg. We could see 6 to 8 inches in the higher elevations outside of Ellensburg, and even I-90 heading towards the Spokane area could see 2 to 4 inches there as well. Let's add in the winds. We're going to see 30 to 40 mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 60 through the lower basin, and that goes into effect tomorrow night at 4 till 10 a.m. Let's take a look at our Futurecast winds. Still still breezy in the Columbia Basin tonight and will remain pretty breezy tomorrow, calming down just slightly. And then here comes those gusty winds right on through as those systems and storms start to push in from the coast. They're calling this a hurricane, basically hurricane force winds hitting our coast, but we don't call it a hurricane in the Pacific Northwest. Temperatures tonight on the chilly side, overcast, breezy and chilly. We're talking 20s and 30s. Here's what it looks like on that 7-day planner. Look for those gusty winds, breezy into Wednesday, wet weather. Look at that. We pretty much have a chance of rain for the next 7 days. Yakima, things are a little bit more mixed up there. Literally, we're going to see rain mixed with snow. That could create icy, slick roads for our morning and evening commutes, so be safe there. Ellensburg looking at, again, 2 to 4 inches of snow at the lower elevation, 6 to 8 in the upper. Windy conditions, icy roads there, and rain mix with snow a couple of different times during the next 7 days. Walla Walla, wet and windy as well. Look at all those showers. So it's going to be very gusty winds there tomorrow afternoon. In Hermiston, windy to gusty winds. Again, rain showers. A little bit warmer here in the Columbia Basin. So we're probably not going to see any local flakes, maybe around our mountains and hills, Austin. So,
all right. Tis the season for sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather. It's here. All right. Thank you so much. We are going to take a quick break, but the spotlight is back when we come back.
Fly the Northwest with the ladies of WSU Crew, Tuesday at 6.
During the Black Friday super sale at Furniture Row, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. Check out special purchases while they last, or get 60 months no interest. The Black Friday super sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Light up the holidays and the road at Overturf Kia. Haul the whole crew comfortably in a new 2025 Kia Carnival LXS. Starting at $40,160, find 8 passenger seating, advanced driver assistance systems, heated seats, and more. Plus, get 5.99% interest for 72 months. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Attention viewers, Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing Sunday, November 24th at 12:30 p.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time of 9 a.m. on Sunday, December 1st.
You heard a screech outside at night, but you can't see what it is because there's not enough light. You need the Bionic Floodlight from Bell & Howell, the solar-powered, motion-activated, multi-directional floodlight, the versatile wireless, safety, security, and outdoor lifestyle light you'll love. And right now, it's yours for just $29.99, and the shipping is free. Order now, and we'll send a second Bionic Floodlight. Just pay a separate fee. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-248-8281 or order online at bionicfloodlight.com.
It's the Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress.
Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take $100 off our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model, or get 60 months no interest and free shipping.
The Black Friday super sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
Trending now, our daily spotlight. Multiple locations across Yakima, the Tri-Cities, and Northern Oregon opened today to collect shoebox gifts filled with toys, school supplies, and personal care items. It's all for Operation Christmas Child. This is all thanks to the Samaritan's Purse Project. Now it ends next Monday, November the 25th. The global goal this year to reach 12 million children. To find a location near you, just head online to Samaritan's Purse If you have an idea for the Spotlight at 5, which you usually see when the Spotlight is on, send me an email, areed@applevalleynewsnow.com. All right, coming up next, we have
a great weather photo and the bottom line of what to expect the next couple of days.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
During the Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. Check out special purchases while they last, or get 60 months no interest. The Black Friday Super Sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Welcome to the Walla Walla Airport, where you'll experience enhanced convenience. Your gateway to adventure has expanded its security checkpoint and upgraded the departure area for your comfort. With free parking and daily Alaska Airlines flights to Seattle, your travel plans are easier than ever. Whether you're off to relax or to explore, start your journey smoothly with our improved facilities. Create unforgettable memories today. Book now at alaskaair.com. Your next adventure is just a flight away at Walla Walla Regional Airport, where parking is always free. Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
It's the fall savings event at Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company. Get 10% off custom buildings and mention this ad to get an additional $250 in free options. That's right. From now until the end of the month, get 20% off all our in-stock inventory. We offer free and fast delivery, and we're committed to unbeatable quality and service. Come visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company for the best deals of the season.
Saludos de arriba, tengo frío solo en esta cima. Pa' donde yo vaya con boba pa' encima. Viajando del tiempo se flota en el aire, también se camina.
Texans, Cowboys, Monday Night Football at 5 tonight. Apple Valley News Now.
I am so excited to host the CMA Awards again.
Nashville, here we come.
Randy, what are you doing here?
I'm hosting the CMA Awards with y'all.
Saddle up for the CMA Awards this Wednesday, only on Apple Valley News Now.
It's the Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress.
Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take $100 off our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model. Or get 60 months no interest and free shipping.
The Black Friday Super Sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
Weekday mornings on Apple Valley News Now.
I know what we're doing.
We're getting you ready. Oh, you're going to know first.
About the breaking news that affects you.
Plus, First Alert Weather, helping you plan and keeping you safe.
And what happened overnight in the Northwest.
And across America.
That's how we do mornings.
So you're ready to take on the day.
Good morning, Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest.
And Good Morning America.
Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest and Good Morning America. The most watched morning news on local TV.
Now that's good.
And welcome back. Your viewer photo of the day. You're going to love it. Wildlife in the park. How about that? Great view of a couple of bald eagles there at Columbia Park. There's several that live around the park, so they do hunting there in the Columbia River. Good job, Raphael. Remember to get your weather photo on TV. It's the QR code on the right side of your screen, or applevalleynewsnow.com. Let's take a look at the bottom line. Gusty winds will be the biggest impact for most of us in these lower elevations for the next few days. Winter storms, though, yep, late Tuesday into Wednesday. Ellensburg, Yakima, we could be seeing some lowland snow, probably going to skip the Tri-Cities. Could even see a flake or two in Walla Walla, and more wet weather as we head towards the week. So treacherous driving over the passes. Might want to avoid any of that tomorrow into Wednesday.
All right, Monday Night Football coming at you next. I'm Austin Reed with Stacey Lee, hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.